So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 146, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Once again, I have to adjust this real quick, sorry. Okay. So, if you caught the story I posted earlier, I said I was fucking fired up. I'm angry. I'm mad. Which I was. I was mad. I am mad. And I'm mad. And this is going to upset people, and I'm not sorry. I was going to say I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I upset you, but go fuck yourself. I'm not sorry. I'm not going to be sorry. I don't give a fuck. You know? There's some things I can't be sorry about. One, it's how I feel and what I believe. Two, the color of my skin. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not sorry about that. And three, who my family and friends are. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So there's a handful of things that I can't apologize for because I fucking don't care. And I think you should be the same as well. You shouldn't have to be apologetic about fucking things that you do, that you feel, or things that you can't control. You know what I mean? Like, to a certain extent, maybe, because, you could be sorry if someone's sick. I'm sorry that you're fucking sick. You can't control that, and you have empathy. But anyway, or sympathy. I'm not really sure the difference. I should maybe Google that one day and read the definition. But anyway, so this whole fucking lead up that I just went on to a fucking tangent about is I saw a video, I couldn't even tell you, a month ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. Sorry, breaking the rules. It's fucking hot out here. It was a Jerry Seinfeld walking out of fucking somewhere, and the guy comes up to him, camera all in the face. Jerry, can I get a selfie? Seinfeld, surprisingly, is like, yeah, or whatever. And the guy starts saying something about Palestine, whatever the fuck. And Jerry Seinfeld's like, dude, what the fuck, Obviously, Jerry's Jewish. So I commented, Americans' biggest problem is minding their own fucking business, and some other shit. But worry about clean up your fucking park in your local community if you want to fucking do something. Stop worrying about all this other shit. And people have had different things to say since I posted that, or since I commented that. It was on someone else's video. I don't fucking know. And but someone who used to be a Devastator supporter and submit quite a bit of stuff commented some fucking convoluted fucking, I think it started yesterday, about our tax dollars going to bomb another school, fucking blah blah blah. And I basically, if you want to see the post, I'll send you there. I don't want to just sit and read it all right now because I just don't fucking feel like, doing a fucking monologue here. But I guess that's what I'm doing anyway, kind of, in a way. But anyway, I'm not trying to do a verbatim thing. If you want to read it, let me know. I'll fucking send you the post and you can go look at it. It is interesting. It is kind of funny in the way I fucking talk to this dude, I think. But he's bringing up that it's our tax dollars that are funding whatever, the bombing of schools, blah, 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 right? And I believe that is the point that he was trying to make, is that it is personally affecting me because it's my tax dollars, and that I should be outraged about this. And first of all, I'm not outraged. I fucking don't care. I really don't. I don't fucking care. And as I get older, and as my plate gets a little more full, the weight of the world is not my fucking cross to bear, unfortunately. I don't fucking care. I got a fucking queue full of orders, and I got a schedule full of fucking jobs, and a schedule full of things that these fucking children need to do. I don't have time to fuck around with the world's fucking problems. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. I hate to sound that way because it is kind of negative, but not only is it negative, but it's true. I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry. See, like, it's natural to want to apologize for this, but I'm really trying to take that out of my fucking vocabulary. At least that the way I'm using it. I'm not sorry. I'm not fucking sorry. So we go back and forth with this a couple times, more than a couple, and I'm telling him, and he's sticking to his guns, blah blah blah, whatever. And I said, look, I don't know, have we ever like had a say in what our fucking taxes get spent on? Do you know? Do you fucking know where your fucking? Do you know where all that money goes? I don't know. You know what they tell you. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I don't fucking care because, well, what I'm going to do? I'm going to go stand on the fucking corner with a sign and say, stop using only use my tax money for what I deem appropriate. I don't give a fuck. And one of the retorts or whatever I had to him said, I drove fucking 1,500 miles last week, fucking totally unmolested. I wasn't stopped. I wasn't asked for my papers. No one fucking did anything. I could have continued driving. I could have drove to fucking California, to fucking wherever. I could have drove the 4 fucking corners of the United States and drove through every state if I wanted to. And as long as I obeyed the law of the land via the speed limit, I shouldn't have any problems. You know what I mean? As far as just existing and traveling through these places. And even let's just say I get pulled over. Am I going to get taken in for questioning? Am I going to get interrogated? Am I going to get sent away, detained? No, I'm not fucking doing anything wrong. So I don't have anything to worry about. And I could, if I wanted to, I could say fuck all this shit and do nothing. I could only do it for so long because, I wouldn't have anywhere to live. But I mean, if I just wanted to say fuck this whole shit, get a fucking Section 8 apartment, not work, not fucking do anything, I could do that. Right? In this fucking great place that we live. Or I could work and bust my balls and go to school and get an education still, right now. And make as much fucking money as I want to. I could do that if I want to. I could do nothing. I could do everything. And I believe that taxes, even though I think there was a Tea Party at some point that didn't really agree with taxes, that's the cost. That's the actual cost of living. And I fucking love it here. All right. Do I agree with everything that goes on in the United States of America? Of course not. Do I agree with everything that goes on in the state of New York, in the city of Rochester, in the fucking town of wherever the fuck? No. I don't have to. Nobody has to. But that's the way it is. And taxes are the cost. The cost of driving on these paved roads for fucking miles. No military checkpoints. No fucking any of that, right? So, if my taxes go to whatever the fuck they go to, whatever, okay? And if I did care, it's not going to change anything. And if a bunch of people cared, it's not going to change anything because that's the fucking way it is. Because someone's got to pay for all this free shit. When I watch that fucking pig across the street with her fourth fucking baby daddy, fucking literally fucking who's not there anymore. He was just there for a couple weekends and she just popped out another fucking kid while she begs on Facebook, literally on fake Facebooks in this local community group, on several different fake Facebooks that have been fucking. And you know why? Because Erica sees someone asking for a fucking treadmill, some person, some fake fucking page that she's been operating for fucking years. Asked for a fucking treadmill. Please, I need help. So blah, 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 blah. My elderly mother needs a treadmill to help with rehab. And then go figure. A motherfucker pulls up to the house across the street from mine with a fucking treadmill and leaves it on the porch. That's fucking odd. Anyway, so this bitch obviously is living off the fucking system hardcore. If you need that shit, we was on fucking all that shit. Not in the not so distant past, to getting everything back in order. And now, for once, I could say that we're not on any kind of fucking anything. But if you need it, if you're doing the right thing, if you're trying your best and you need some fucking help, that's fucking one thing. That's what it's there for. But this fucking bitch across the street being a fucking total disgusting animal, I got fucking pictures of her children standing in the fucking window, a baby. Anyway, that's okay that our taxes go to fund that type of fucking behavior. As far as this person is concerned that I'm arguing with, that's fine. That's all right. Because they need your help. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'd fucking gladly hand my money over for a bomb than give it to that bitch across the street. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. But that being said, this whole back and forth frustrated me because ultimately what this person was looking for was to convert me, right? And I'm not anything. I don't vote, you know what I mean? And which is partially why I really don't care what the fuck goes on, because I'm not participating in voting. So my opinion doesn't matter in that sense. I don't really complain too much about the way, I wish prices would be different. I wish certain shit wouldn't happen. But again, I don't believe that my vote would have made much of a difference in the way things go. Either way. And again, these are my fucking beliefs. I don't give a fuck. But do I? Yeah, I'm more concerned with what I can see across the street than what I can't see at all. I'm more concerned about my kids talking about hypodermic needles in the gutter and shit, or in this little spot that they fucking some little half abandoned building, and Ronnie's telling me there's fucking heroin needles and shit, or whatever. I'm more concerned with that than I am with what the fuck's going on between Israel, Palestine, or whatever the fuck this shit is. And really, I don't fucking care about Israel. I don't care about Palestine. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about Russia. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I don't give a fuck about the people starving here. I don't give a fuck about the homeless there. And am I a bad person for that? Maybe. Am I upsetting you right now by saying this? I might be. It's like that. I don't know. That's the fucking way I am. Because I believe us as citizens, wherever the fuck we are, wherever you are, worry about your fucking town. Worry about where your fucking children go to school, or your brothers, or your sisters, or your mother, or your grandmother, where they live. Worry about that. Worry about how the fuck they're doing. Don't fucking worry about this other shit. Don't be one of these dickheads out there with a fucking sign protesting this and that. Go do something. That's what you're doing. You're out here looking like a fucking idiot. And also, please, you know what I think is fucking hardcore? If you fucking go and join the fucking resistance to whatever it is you're opposed to, they'll give you a rifle, bitch. They'll give you a rifle. You could go get in that shit. You want to go to war with the same motherfuckers that invented the Uzi and the fucking Desert Eagle? Like, these fucking people have crafted war. Are you fucking kidding? They've been at war 1,000 fucking years. 1,000 years these people have been fighting. And now all of a sudden, because of some fucking TikTok trend or something you've seen on fucking Instagram, you want to get involved in this fucking conflict? So, but I do understand though his point. I'm not going to let that seem like I don't understand it. He's saying that our tax dollars are funding this. But also he's got a big Palestine flag on his fucking porch, as I saw in his post. Which is fine. Fucking whatever floats your fucking boat. But it's not just the taxes you're worried about. You're also worried about these international affairs. Okay, so you can try to divert the fact that you're worried about things that aren't happening here and use it as a fucking smokescreen that you're worried about your tax dollars going there. Stop paying taxes, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Go sell dope. You don't have to pay no fucking taxes. If you're that fucking worried, shut the fuck up. And I hate to sound like this. I really do hate to sound like this because I know what everyone thinks when you say this. But if you are working a fucking job that you hate, that you fucking like, not just this job sucks, like that you debate on whether or not you should kill yourself or go to work. You fucking get another job, right? Right? You live somewhere that you just are fucking sick of, that you can't stand being in, like the town that we moved from, where all the fucking local junkies fucking knew my old lady. It was time to get the fuck out of there. Okay? So I got the fuck out of there. If you're in a state, in a fucking whatever, and it's not panning out for you and you don't like the way things are going, you get the fuck out. Dick fucking tells me that Indiana's gun laws are like fucking virtually non-existent as far as like comparatively to New York. You got a valid ID and no felonies, you get a pistol, motherfucker. What? 18 years old, I think he said. You can have a pistol. You need a background check in New York to buy a fucking 20 gauge shotgun shells. Like a fucking, you have to at Walmart. But I did just buy a bunch of 9mm and 12 gauge ammo at the fucking at the flea market without anyone with no background check. Shout out to that guy. I should have bought he had 357, 45. He had all kinds of shit. I should have just got all the shit I didn't need too. But let me go back. Sorry, punch marker. Let me go back. You can always go. All right. The great thing about America is no one's fucking keeping you here. You can go. And I'm not saying go back to your own country. That's not the message I'm sending here, because obviously you're American. I'm saying this to a fellow American. Go. Like, if you don't like it, that like all the celebrities that were like, oh, Trump fucking da 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 da, I'm going to Canada, and some of them did, and some of them went elsewhere. Fucking shout out to you. Like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I have respect, even if whatever the fuck it is, I have respect for that. If you say fuck this, I'm out of here, I don't like the way this is going, that's it. That's the way. Fucking bounce. If you don't like it that much. But America's good like that because you can do that. Unfortunately, the places that you're trying to go to that you think aren't as good as where you are, they're probably not going to be as accepting as America is. You can't just go places. And that's what I'm learning more and more, that everyone's breaking all this balls about the ICE shit and all that. I'm not really too familiar with what's going on with the whole ICE thing. I know they're rounding fucking people up or something like that. And forgive me for not being up on that. I really don't know the details. I don't know who's involved or who like fucking is not supposed to be here or is or not. You know, I don't know. But they fucking do that shit everywhere else too, dog. This isn't something different. All these motherfuckers are crying, talking about, ooh, son, they do that everywhere. You go to fucking pull up in Poland, see how long they're gonna let you fucking chill. Go to fucking Afghanistan and roll in there without your fucking shit proper. See what happens. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this really because I'm not a fucking patriot. You know, I'm not a patriot. But I'm just a regular dude who's got shit to do. I got fucking orders to make. I got ink to make. You know, I don't support Israel. I don't support Palestine. I don't fucking support Ukraine. I don't support Russia. And I don't support the police force. I don't support law enforcement. Do I believe they're fucking necessary? Of course I do. I've had bad run-ins. I don't fucking deal with them. But I know they're fucking necessary in this fucking world. This world is crazy. So I know they're necessary. Am I like out there, yeah, back the blue? No, I'm not. But I'm out there like, I'm a criminal. I have been a criminal. I've done criminal shit. My kids are out there doing criminal shit. And if they get caught, that's a part of it. Anyway, I don't support these things. What I do support is Punchmarker. I support Devastator. I support Machine Studio. I support my fucking local whatever the fuck's going on here. I support Overspray. I support fucking, you know what I mean? Those are the things that I support. Things that matter to me. My friends, my family. I support those entities. Like, that's what you should be supporting. Don't spend all your fucking time worrying about all this other shit. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? But maybe I'm wrong. And I could get some messages from people saying, oh, I used to, you know, blah, blah, blah. I used to agree with you about a lot of things, but this, da, da, da. I don't care. I'm fucking, what do you want me to do? You know? I'm tired of this fucking shit. I'm tired of people arguing with me. Dude, you think your comments on Instagram are going to convert somebody? You think there's a motherfucker out there who's sitting there like, you know, this guy's right. I'm thinking fucking no, motherfucker. No. People come to these conclusions on their own. People convert on their own. You know? It's fucking nuts. I don't know. I don't know. You know, does this make sense or am I fucking insane? Got too much going on. I wish I had that much time to go and protest something. And if I did have that time, I wouldn't. I'd be fucking making new products for you motherfuckers to go ham out on. Go fuck the town up. Dude, I support vandalism like a motherfucker. Fuck everything up. Nothing makes me happier than going in a fucking nice place and seeing a fucking scribed up mirror. I love it. It makes me so fucking happy. All right? But all this other shit is fucking annoying. Dude, we don't fucking live there. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Or get on a plane. Go fight. Go help. Go fucking put the sandwich in these motherfuckers' hands that are starving. I don't fucking know. Son. Am I old and like fucking ornery? Like it just is crazy to me. I support people who fucking I care about. And it's unfortunate that I'm becoming so numb and so cold to these things, but I am. The world is a fucking circus right now. And I don't have time for that shit. Really what it boils down to is I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. I don't have the bandwidth to deal with the world's problems. That's not my fucking job. And maybe that's what he's talking about. Everyone just puts their hands up, says it's not my job. It's not. There's motherfuckers that are way smarter than me. There's people that know what they're doing. I don't know shit. I know how to mix fucking chemicals together and make shit. That's all I know how to do. And fucking clean floors. So that had me fucking pissed off today. Like, I don't know, man. And just like the whole thing, like even the video to begin with, dude, you're jumping on fucking Jerry Seinfeld, dog. Like, come on, man. I don't know. Like, what's the point of that? What are you doing? Who gives a fuck? Fucking Jerry Seinfeld. And also, the other thing. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to be out here saying fucking nonsense, okay? Because this is more of a factual thing and not just my beliefs and my feelings. But this whole anti-Israel push, right? They're down on Jewish people, big time. Whoever it is, whatever the Palestinian support group, and apparently a lot of countries, I don't know, are down on Israel, right? And for some reason, I feel like I remember a group of people who was pretty down on the Jews. Like, I don't know. It sounds familiar to me. But I feel like if you make that comparison, it's like when your old lady is doing some bullshit that you could never do. And her excuse is, it's different. If she has a friend on Facebook or Instagram, some dude, right? And you have some girl on your fucking Instagram, or vice versa, whatever. Oh, it's different. You know what you see where I'm going with that. Like, everybody knows. And that's just a quick example. There's plenty of other it's different. It's different. No, it's not different. I mean, so the people mainly who are like, and it boils back down to the whole fucking, them, they, this and that, right? They in the Palestine thing, it all kind of goes in the same circle. And again, I always said, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, I don't care. That's fine with me. Go for it. You want to identify as whatever you want, fucking go for it. But you probably should be more open-minded, because it seems to be those type of individuals who have these different distinctions that also are saying, like, fuck Israel, and it falls in line with another group of people who said fuck the Jews. But it's different, right? So they don't like that, but if I want to hate them for whatever, it's different. It's not different. It's not different. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's for different reasons. I don't know. But that's what it seems like to me. And fucking sayonara or sayonara, whatever it is, if this didn't jive with you. But this is a half an hour rant of somebody who like fucking annoyed the shit out of me. Dude, all I'm saying is we gotta mind our own fucking business. And the whole graffiti thing, like, which is weird too, because like a lot of graffiti, I would say is more left leaning, kind of like, is not as conservative. But I always thought of graffiti as everybody, right? Like, I mean, isn't this shit like for everybody? Isn't this mainly for like fucking outcasts and shit? I guess it's not exclusive to Outkast, but I always thought it was kind of like we don't care about anything, let alone this fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, we're just out here having a good time vandalizing shit. Now it's like, oh no, if you were, I seen the one dude saying, because I watched a video of this cop who was like, had enough of this dude's shit and like fucking pushed him across a fucking McDonald's or something and like jacked him up. Dude, I don't give a fuck who you are. You provoke a motherfucker that much and fucking shit happens, dog. And I commented, not everybody's playing Sweatsuit. And he's like, a graffiti writer supporting 12, supporting the swine. Nah, dog, I'm supporting fucking be fucking stupid and shit like that happens. You know what I also don't support is spitting in people's faces. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I support it, but you just gotta be ready for what happens. You could spit on the wrong person and they'll fuck your whole life up. At least for a while. You know? Like, so it boiled down to, again, my point was, not everybody's playing. Because they're not. I don't care if it's the fucking police, if it's a doctor, if it's a fucking cashier at fucking Walmart. Dude, not everybody's on this fucking sissy shit. People will fuck you up. So, that being said, again, for the most time, I don't believe graffiti has a left or a right, you know. But I see there's a lot of anti-Trump, a lot of mainly just Trump, and anti-Trump, anti-police, which police I understand. I understand why graffiti writers, fucking don't want nothing to do with the cops, of course. But also, I don't hate the police. I just don't fuck with them. I'm not putting a thing in the fucking sheriff's fucking benevolent association to get my little star to put on the windshield. That's not me. I don't fuck with them. They're necessary. Believe me. I know a lot of motherfucking animals that have had to go to jail because they were animals. And that's just the way it is. There's some people that gotta go to jail. I had to go to jail. I should have went to a lot more jail. I should have been in prison for less than 14 years in Attica. You know? And I know this. So that's it. That's all I got, man. It just had me frustrated. And if this upset you, if you're thinking, oh my God, how could you? That's me, man. That's and I respect you if you say that Kyle's a fucking dickhead, but I fuck with him though. He says what he thinks. He says what he feels. You know, I don't fuck with racism, but I'm white. So these days you're looked at like white people are bad. White people are all right. I experience more racism than a lot of people could fucking understand in my formative years. I'm very fucking familiar. Then the average dickhead in fucking suburban America cannot fucking relate to the amount of race. Oh no, white people can't do the bull fucking shit. Like, motherfucker. I understand it fully, which is why I'm not big on it. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. But in this fucking whatever you call it, in this what was the word I'm looking for? Not this day and age. This climate. In this climate that we're in, not the actual climate, the figurative climate. It's basically either if you're white and you don't support Palestine, you're a racist. Nah, dog, that's not the fucking way it is. I think there needs to be a lot more open-minded open-minded fucking, let people have their own beliefs. And the reason why this whole fucking thing started is because I said what I thought, motherfucking. I think Americans should mind their own fucking business. Ain't that what we do as fucking graffiti people? Isn't that what, like, especially New York is like, you see something, you fucking look away. You didn't see anything. I mean, that's how I grew up. I seen all kinds of fucking shit. I seen shit this week. And you go, damn, that's fucked up. Anyway, blah, 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 You mind your own fucking business. Now, how the fuck can you be Mr. fucking OG graffiti? Oh, fuck 12, fuck this, fuck that. And not minding your own business. You're in my fucking business. What I care about. Fuck you. Come handle that shit. What's up? So, I'm not here trying to convert you either. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just frustrated that people are willing to fucking really throw down about this shit. And I understand too. That's their beliefs. That's great. That's awesome. But in the Christian fucking, when I learned about Christianity and shit, the principal, my mentor in religion, she said to me, when I told her, like, what do you think? Because I was learning. I said, what do you think about the people who stand with their kids and shit on the side of the road with the signs and all that stuff? The religious, like fucking, you're going to hell if this and that. And she like laughed and shook her head and she said, you don't shove the dove. And I was like, damn, that was like super fucking real. And she was the most fucking bout it holy woman I've ever met. And I love her to this day. To this day! So for her to say that, you don't shove the dove, that it means so much more than just that. You can apply that in so many more places. Believe what you want. You discuss it. You can talk about, you can talk about things, but don't shove your fucking beliefs down other people's throat. Maybe what I'm doing right now to you is shoving my beliefs down your throat. I guess maybe more I'm defending my right to have a belief and not be fucking, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't agree with me, that's great. But can we be friends? No, you can't be friends with me. I wouldn't fucking... Son, there's people that I know, of course, like that are on the totally opposite end, that are with the Palestine shit, are with this, are with that. If it went down and we're standing somewhere together and it went down, I will fucking kill somebody for you. That doesn't... You know what I mean? Like... I'm not going to be like, oh, damn, fucking Charlie over there, he's really taking a beating, but I know him my whole life, but, he voted for Harris, so sorry, goat. Or he voted for Trump, man, sorry, you're going to have to take this one. No, man, I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to try to. And I think people should be more like that. Let me have my belief. You have your belief. That's fine. But don't try and punk me out. Don't try to convert me. I'm not converting. I'm not going anywhere. I'm me. I'm a fucking criminal. I'm a felon. Sealed record. But I got the paperwork if you want to see it. I've been there. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a junkie. I'm a fucking drug addict. But I'm a dad. I'm a fucking hard worker. I'm just a regular dude. And anybody who fucking is listening to this who knows me, they know that I love you. And I'll do anything for you. I love Gasp. I'm sad that he's not here. And he had an entirely different belief set than me. Entirely. And I fucking loved him. And I miss him. And the people that know, I love you. I don't care what you believe in. we don't have to talk about that. You know? We don't have to talk about that. And if it's something that creates like a tension, I'd rather not talk about it. You know, I don't, I'm always down for a good argument, but I don't really like to argue with people I care about, because nothing's that important. Unless it's like, dog, you're fucking your life up. You're going to die if you don't do something. Even then, I'm going to tell you, you're fucking up. Gotta think you're fucking up. Nicky Barnes, he told me the one time, he said, you're fucking going too hard on them pills, dog. I seen you the other day at my house. You didn't look good. And it takes a lot for somebody that you care about, or someone that cares about you. It takes a lot for them to say something like that to you, because nobody wants to upset anybody, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just venting. Maybe I'm just getting fed up with the way things are. And I think if we did less fucking conversion tactics and more collaboration efforts, you know, and you know, even on a bigger scale, I commented on I can't remember what it was, on one thing one time, and it comes up every so often. Someone likes it. I said, yeah, they've been doing a really good job over the last 100 years driving wedges between us, and I believe it now more than ever. You know, it started with race, because that was the easiest, right? And maybe even more than 100 years, maybe since the beginning of time. But I mean, whoever it is that's trying to control, that's playing, you know, that's controlling the game, they want to divide us. We're red and blue. You know, fucking Democrat, Republican, gay, straight, black, white, man, woman, da 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 da. You know, fucking let's take the family unit and let's see how many times we can split this motherfucker. Let's see how many times we can split this community in different ways. And then we'll throw some crack in there. You know what I mean? Some meth. Who the fuck came up with that idea? Who the fuck? I was listening to a podcast, I think an Ian Bick episode, and the guy was talking about cooking fucking meth. Who the fuck came up with that? Come on, son. You know what I mean? Come on, son. Come on. The way it sounded, the process, it just sounded like that. Some motherfucker wasn't like, I'm gonna try to make something today. We're gonna try to make some ink. Oh, made crystal meth. Damn. You know. So anyway, but my point with that is like, you know, it's all these tactical wedges that have been introduced to all of us. Playing into that, you know, you're also down on the man spending your tax money on fucking whatever. You should be more worried about the man fucking trying to set all this shit up for us to fucking be at each other's throats. Because if everybody as a whole was actually together on the same team, then that's how change happens. I believe there's multiple historical records about people who, you know, who got together, set their differences aside, and fucking did big things. And that didn't happen by fucking forcing people to believe one thing or the other, you know. You know, a conversation is one thing, man, but fucking ridiculing my life because, you know, because fucking of your beliefs, that's maybe I'm a hypocrite. Maybe that's what I'm doing. But I feel like I'm big enough to see past that. I feel like maybe I'm not. Maybe this whole fucking episode, 43 minutes, maybe this is me showing that I'm not big enough yet to see past that. I don't know. But whatever that is, I'll be here for it, hopefully. Hopefully this doesn't get me yuck. You know what I mean. So, all right, that's it. Love you. I love you, everybody. Go support Punchmarker. Go support fucking Machine Studio. Go support fucking DevastatorBrand.com. Go support all that shit, man. Whatever. Fuck it. Go clean up your park. Go cut your fucking elderly neighbor's lawn. Alright? Stop watching the news. Unless it's about that mountain lion that's in the city, boy. My mama been talking about that shit since I was little. She said the old timers used to talk about that shit. And there it is. Love you guys. Oh yeah, white and pink are out. That's, yeah, there. The white alcohol and the pink.